wish these would go in my queue. It'd save me a lot of time.
I just didn't know what was I just was in court that Thursday.
Yeah, you were just here on some traffic matters on the 5th.
Right, and then I'm walking.
Well, just a minute. Let me get up to speed. The story of my life. The world's going 65 and I'm going about 50. Maybe less. All right, this is file number 241399SM, Larry Donnell Barnes. Mr. Barnes is charged with domestic violence second offense for alleged assault from July 27th on Shamika Sanders. They got her name spelled wrong in here, but it's Sanders. You posted a bond and you have bond conditions that you're not to use any alcohol, you're not to have any contact with Miss Sanders or her son, Mr. Sergey, no weapons and no assaultive behavior, and you were supposed to be on pretrial supervision. You pled guilty. Find this. Judge Patterson's notes are sometimes hard for me to determine. You pled guilty to MDOP. Sentence is set for October 15th, just like the last guy. The bond conditions, they allege that you were at South Main Shell at about 1:45 on Saturday night. Mr. Barnes was intoxicated. He admitted he'd been drinking. The officer was Matt Britton. You wanted to impress on him that you wanted to beat his ass. And you were taken into custody for violation of bond conditions for being drunk and disorderly while you're on bond pending sentence. Your attorney is Luke Knopfsinger. He's not available on this short of notice. Jeanette Jackson is here from the public defender office. Are you still living on Street?
Yes, sir.
All right. I cut you off a couple of times. What did you want to say?
One thing is, it seemed like since he took me to jail for this domestic trial, it seemed like they just harassing me now. I wasn't drunk at all. I just was going to the store to get something to drink, but I wasn't drunk.
So you told him you wanted to beat his ass, but you weren't even drunk?
Because they steady harassing me, man. They steady harassing me. It seemed like after this few times that they grabbed me, you made me pay $100 the first time they grabbed me. I'm like, okay. Then after this, every time we getting in, and that's like going back and forth with each other. And I'm like, what y'all keep harassing me for? Why y'all keep running up on me? You know?
Well, Mr. Barnes, let me just say, I don't believe you. He admitted to drinking. He had a strong odor of intoxicants and he was extremely intoxicated. And you're saying you weren't drinking. You were going there to get something to drink. You have a bond condition that says you're not supposed to drink.
I'm not.
So I don't know anything beyond that. I'm going to set up a bond violation hearing or accelerated sentence. The domestic violence charge against Ms. Sanders apparently got dismissed. You pled to a malicious destruction of property charge. With Rhonda Ives, your attorney, no, with Luke Knopfsinger.
And all I'm trying to
both of these cases were set for October 15th, but both of these are probably going to get moved ahead. What else did you want to say?
I was just trying to get my affairs together for when I do have to come do whatever I need to do for these cases, man. I wasn't
All
trying
right,
to,
well, I don't disagree with that. Anyway, your bond's canceled. What they will do when Judge Pattison gets back, hopefully tomorrow, they'll meet with Luke Knopfinger, see if they can get a hearing this week. But this isn't good. Threatening to beat the officer up, being drunk at 2 o'clock in the morning when you're on a bond pending sentence. So we'll just either move the sentence up or have a PV hearing and then do the sentence. But we'll let your attorney know that you're in custody and we'll set this hearing as soon as we can. All right. You're good to go. Thank you, Ms. Jackson.